Here is what we know about Apple TV Plus's Severance Season 2, including the return cast, release info, and plot threads from the Season 1 finale. In its debut season, the science fiction drama Severance became a huge sensation and garnered 14 Emmy nominations, including 1 Outstanding Drama Series and acting honors for Patricia Arquette, Christopher Walken, John Turturro, and Adam Scott. Although the first season ended on a significant cliffhanger, Apple TV Plus has happily already renewed the series for a second season. There hasn't been much information on the show's return since Season 1 concluded, though. Ben Stiller tweeted, "We are working on it," with a saluting emoji at the beginning of January 2024. Though it has been delayed, Severance Season 2 is coming to Apple TV Plus and is starting to take shape. The first season of Severance, which was created and produced by Ben Stiller and Dan Erickson, concluded on a dramatic cliffhanger that set up the second season. Severance gradually unveiled its dystopian science fiction world in which employees' memories and personalities are split in two. An innie for workplace and an outie for the outside world, with neither having access to the experience of the other. This is all done by the cult-like Lumen Corporation using a technology called Severance. Severance's captivating and enigmatic premise, which gave rise to several Severance fan theories, contributed significantly to the series' breakthrough success for Apple TV Plus. Following Severance, the 4 fired employees of the macro data refinement department became increasingly curious and critical of the system they worked for. But since nothing in the tale was even close to being completed when the show ended, the first chapter of the story was obviously just the beginning. As a result, the fans are still quite excited for the much-delayed Severance Season 2. According to Stiller, there have always been plans for more than 1 season of Severance, as the tale has always been a multi-season story. Observing the reaction from viewers who adore the show and the degree of fan involvement is incredibly thrilling. The journey to bring Severance to television has been a long one. In a statement, director Ben Stiller stated, "I read Dan's pilot for the first time more than 5 years ago. It has always been a story that spans multiple seasons, so I'm thrilled that we get to carry on with it. I want to express my gratitude to our friends at Apple TV Plus who have supported us throughout. Thank you, Kier." Apple TV's head of programming, Matt Chernis, also shared, "We're excited to go deep into this wholly unique world and unpack more layers of Lumen in Season 2. Though confirmed for the entire year 2023, not much was known at the time because of the Hollywood strike that stopped business as usual. Producer Ben Stiller has already affirmed that the second season of Severance is now in production. The WGA and SAG after strikes placed Severance on hold, just like they do most shows and films. The actor-producer then used social media to follow up on a mysterious message from Apple TV that hinted at a potential Severance news. Even though Stiller withheld any information, Season 2 is still planned. Apple said that Severance will be renewed for a second season in August 2022, following reports in April 2023 of behind-the-scenes delays brought on by tensions between Dan Erickson and Mark Friedman, the showrunners of Severance. Ben Stiller assured fans that the second season will still go forward. Severance 2 cast. The majority of the returning cast members from the quirky Apple TV Plus hits first chapter will appear in Severance Season 2. Mark, played by Adam Scott, stepbrothers, will be the main character once again. Patricia Arquette, medium, will be back as Harmony. If there aren't any unplanned exits, the cast will also consist of Britt Lower, John Turturro, Zach Cherry, and Michael Chernis. Additionally, 8 new actors in unspecified roles have been added for Severance Season 2. Gwendolyn Christie, The Sandman, Aliyah Shawkat, Arrested Development, Bob Belbin, The French Dispatch, Merritt Weaver, Godless, Robbie Benson, Beauty and the Beast, Stefano Carenet, Mirabilia, John Noble, The Lord of the Rings, and Oliver Darry Lafson, The Tourists, are among the new cast members of Severance for the 3rd season. Severance Season 2 story details. The plot of Severance Season 2 hasn't been revealed in full, however, the first season did leave some hints about it. Using the overtime contingency included in their Lumen Severance chips, the innies managed to take charge of their lives outside of the office in the concluding episode of Severance Season 1. It will be difficult to reverse the things they have done in the world, and in Severance Season 2, Lumen will probably be attempting to quell MDR's uprising without endangering their allies. There's definitely going to be some expansion of the world, Erickson told Esquire. But Lumen, we're going to see more of the building and we'll see more of the outside world too. Severance Season 2 may potentially provide further insight into a number of Lumen-related puzzles. These include the fate of Gemma, Mark's wife, who resurfaces as Miss Casey at the Lumen office, and the company's grander goals with Severance chips. More of the lives of Severance Audis, especially the strange hints about Irving's outside existence, might be covered in Season 2. Furthermore, Dan Erickson, the creator of Severance, hinted that Elena Agin will be the antagonist of the second season for the show in his April 2022 Reddit AMA. The mystery surrounding Mark's wife Gemma should start to be resolved in the upcoming second season. It's unclear who was targeted first, Mark or Gemma. Was Mark targeted because of his friendship with Gemma, or was it vice versa? And while we don't see that this season, we will in other ones, Eric stated to Variety. What makes Mark unique is the key question. And is it genuinely the case that he has a unique quality, or was he drawn more towards Gemma? We will address those as they remain unresolved this season. Ben Stiller revealed at Comic-Con 2022 that he is eager to get deeper into these characters and these stories to build on the realm. He added that answers will be revealed in Season 2. By the end of Season 1, there's so many new questions that were brought up, said Stiller. As an audience, you want those answers, and I think for us, it's about being able to make something that's satisfying enough for the audience that the audience feels like a lot of questions are dealt with, if not answered completely, or some of them are, some of them aren't. Entertainment Tonight was reportedly informed by Patricia Arquette, who plays Harmony Cabell, the viewers should be scared, very scared about Season 2. She continued, these guys have been working really hard to come up with a lot of really creative things. Severance, which was created by Dan Erickson and directed by Ben Stiller, is based on a fictional process that allows workers at an unidentified company to segregate their personal and professional lives. For the past 2 years, widower Mark has harbored a mental illness that gives him the ability to enter the elevator at work and almost lose consciousness for the entire 8 hours he is in there. At first, he views this as a guilt because it allows him to spend less time actually grieving his wife. Electing to wipe one's memory to escape it is an extreme measure, but not one total science fiction, like say Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the 2004 Charlie Kaufman film that feels like a piece with this snow. And not just because the nefarious company carrying out the procedure is called Lacuna to Severance's Lumen. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and just ringing the notification bell so you never miss out on any future content from us. Your support means the world to us.